his way through. Tries to whip it into the 18 for Mauro Icardi, who slams into the defense in the final, but bouncing back last year, looking for their fourth, but blocked on the back line by Disasi. Tier of French football, practically the amateur ranks. Let's see. Maripan. Out wide, but cut back nicely. PSG had tried to appeal, but that was ignored. The former Bayern boss. High into the air. Might yet on beIN Sports, but the cup final here today. Shows on that inside channel, lifted but off target. Was it deflected? Navas tried to keep it in, followed by a 2-0 victory at the Parc des Princes. Into the 18-yard, a little lean by Di Maria. Pereira. Marquinhos actually cared. He's a guy, gets it back. The line intercepted, so it works. Is it back? Not saying weak, not saying impotent, but here in a final, but to clear Marquinhos, but it rattles away. Navas surges off the line and gets there first. Stolen away. Ray.
Look out!
Mbappe in for Icardi, and Axel Disasi. Axel Disaster slams the ground in frustration as he gives up the gift.
Of all players, the new signing is a talented footballer. French under.
Now, Monaco pushing forward, looking for an equalizer.
For Deschamps looking down.
Side, Ruben Aguilar. Of course, you talk about now.
Building up and just an awful disaster.
Mbappe brought down. Just a little too high as Forland deflects it away. He in front and forces it free. Ben Yedder trying to clears it up the line, and Sidibe.
Often the terminology for two players that hold that defensive line in front of the back.
Flow to step up. Fofana. No air on loose. Ball into the area. Ben Yedder tries to settle. Marquinhos sweeps it away. And
the latch on Pochettino so quickly. It was
lifted into the area. Problem is, no one was going. Aguilar.
Again, just a concentration lapse. And
but Neymar has said he's going to stick around a bit. What's going to happen with him?
Big domino, the first wonderful lookout.
Di Maria sends it far side, and Florenzi sends it goalward. A fortunate bounce. Trying to turn Ben Yedder.
Situations modeled himself on Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, and says, "Let me show you my tango." Beautiful step in from the ex-Lille man.
It's deflected down, and Navas standing strong with the bodies flying in.
Well, who does this one come off?
Soft touch Danilo. Sloppy touch Danilo. His second touch puts Ben Yedder in the front of the line. Voland sends it across the 6. And nowhere near. Again, Mbappe. But this time, the ref and the assistant don't see a foul. But he hesitates. Di Maria read it first.
He's able to wriggle out of that corral. And
stepping into it, but the shot coming from PSG, and one of them went in with a bow wrapped around. Men in the midfield. What is Pochettino looking for when he puts...
Stumbled a bit on the defensive side of the ball, but it's paid dividend.
And the difference in this one, PSG some pressure here. Second half with the ball rolling at the... So, some fresh speed. Golovin passes it through and almost finding the substitute, Thiat. Sweet touch, Golovin. But
season that Monaco have enjoyed under Niko Kovac has been absolutely stellar. It is winning it for Monaco will not be enough to make them champions.
Nice touch for Florenzi. In Dishing it, Ben Yedder, but building a wall, Keylor Navas to deny.
Beautiful.
Hіghlіghts. Two big clubs who have been ousted by lower level
The
teams.
whole community, and wonderful, wonderful.
Close to Spain. Now in his first full season at Monacco. Florenzi.
Oh,
Icardi. And this time, Disasi there to clear. Lifted across the 18, but too far for Caio Henrique.
stamina tells, look out.
Flying back again to 15 minutes in the second half, and there hasn't been a shot yet. One of the first picked up at City. Didn't quite work. Hіghlіghts
Nicely.
to get to the goal line, but reaching back Paredes to poke it free. Iata, but he forgot the ball.
Unfortunate for
Long throw by the Costa Rican.
loss.
Spent part of last year back home with Legia Warsaw where he came, but maybe the goalkeeper of the future. South American qualifiers coming up. Those two could be a sporting perspective, maybe in his generation.
Yeah,
Drop it back.
nicely.
Martins keeps off the crossbar as it gets over the fingers of Keylor. Headed back to the top of the box for Jovetic. Second effort, Diatta, but it's right to Navas.
This team that are sharpening their swords, and there's a big
To this Monaco team, kind of a manager on the field. Across the middle for Jovetic. Well played care. Down goes Pereira. Referee saw
6'4". If Mbappe gets it and he goes at Badiashile, he'll take him to the cleaners, but what
thought there.
would have led him a little further, huh?
Marie with some backspin. That is well played, Danilo. Bodied off the ball, poked free. Chips it across. Headed back to the top of the box. Met by Tchouameni, but he can't keep the shot. For the most part, well, let's take a look here. A little chip over the woodwork. All worth of assists in his career, and he sets up Kylian Mbappe with the killer goal.
Truly a work of art by Mamma Mia Di Maria, who absolutely is the cat's pajamas here with this run for the big threat.
To give up. Lifted across and
Brilliant technique from this man.
in striking distance of Pauleta and 28 for the full. Maria from the corner flag, looking in the middle.
Up in Monaco.
Kid hurdles Maripan, drops it back. Caio Henrique, right-footed cross, smashed towards the corner off the head, but off target. Disasi sticks in the youngster, and he gets toasted by Di Maria.
Himself on his exclusion out of the game. It's a club going in very much the right direction.
Nice turn. Poked off of Jovetic's boot, and PS.
Sợ ra mọi người bên kia thôi. Đúng rồi.